I've reached a point in my life where I no longer have the drive or the desire to entertain inconsiderate energy. Through so much observation, I've realized that a lot of people know exactly what they are doing. Some might not know why they do what they do, but the majority of people are aware of what they do. And I've reached a place where I no longer want to engage with that kind of energy. I don't want to engage with people who do not practice what they preach, who hold high standards and expectations, yet they can't bring themselves to fulfill, to embody, or to actually live by those high expectations. I used to be that kind of person who would fight for my friendships or for connections in general. And by fighting, I mean I would overextend myself. I would be putting in more effort than I was actually receiving. I was doing the most so that these connections would work, and I would apologize. I would reach out first. I would try to fix something that was not mine alone to fix. And I found myself overdoing and pouring more just so that they would stay, and that wasn't fair. That isn't fair for anybody. You shouldn't have to be overextending yourself for anyone, especially if they don't take the time to place themselves in your position to consider how something they do would affect you or make you feel. If someone can't see your worth, if you have been expressing yourself, expressing your feelings more than once, speaking up and communicating, and they still show no effort, they don't consider, they don't change or meet you halfway, then it's time to release that sort of connection. I no longer care to fight for people once I see that effort isn't being mirrored back. That doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, because it does. I'm human and I feel. But honoring my boundaries and choosing not to settle for less actually helps and filters out what isn't aligned with my essence, with my being, and creating space for what is. When you stop settling for less, you send out a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more and better. If you want something real, you have to be real with yourself too. If you expect communication, you have to be open to communicate. If you want emotional depth, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. We must practice what we preach. We must walk that talk and really embody the same qualities we expect and want from others. If you are someone who has been doing the work, becoming more emotionally intelligent, more self-aware, more mindful, and yet it's still taking some time to manifest the right connections, please understand this. And it took me some time to learn this as well. It's not that you are doing something wrong, but more so because you are doing the exact right things. Think of it like this. Life is a pyramid, and at the very bottom, you'll find people operating from fear, from trauma, from wounding, from ego, from selfishness, from superficiality. But when you begin healing that, you start to raise your consciousness. You start to ascend from that place. And the higher you rise, the fewer people you will find. But the ones that you do, they are deeper, they're self-aware, they're more loving, they're genuine, they're real, and real is super rare. You'll notice that higher connections feel different. They flow with ease, with gentleness and understanding. They may still bring up some triggers, but they aren't meant to be painful or hard. Love in its purest form isn't supposed to hurt. Attachment and high expectations do. I know this to be true because I've experienced both, and I've seen the difference in both kinds of connections. As I've healed, I've attracted meaningful, nourishing, and soulful connections. Friendships that mirror kindness, support, softness, and safety. If you think love is hard, I invite you to look within. Love isn't hard. Love is healing. Love is clarity. Love is peace. If you're someone who's ready to experience love in its highest form, to release blocks that keep you from fully receiving, to heal your inner child, to strengthen your self-worth, to bring into balance your feminine and your masculine energy, then I invite you to join my new mentorship program. Through NLP tools, intuitive guidance, self-awareness practices, I'll help you move with confidence, cultivate emotional maturity, and magnetize the kind of love that starts within. This mentorship was created with so much intention for people who are ready to love deeper, to love differently, to love truer, and ready to rise into deeper self-worth and authentic connections. You deserve connections that feel like peace and not confusion. You deserve love that reflects the work that you have done on yourself. The waitlist is now open. The official launch is coming soon. Just be on the lookout for that. And if you want any more details, you can message me and or visit my website, linked in my bio.